Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with a brand new review for Life After Lockup, Season 5, Episode 47. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, child, let's get into it if we gonna get into it. Justine and Micheal. So they're acting all high schoolish and trying to hide her stomach with towels and blankets and all of this. And his mama didn't even care. Okay, mama need a place to stay. So she cool with it. She don't give a damn. Y'all can do what y'all want to do. Because again, what? Y'all are grown. Okay? She's like, no, why didn't you tell me sooner? I would have come here sooner. No, you wouldn't have, ma'am. The house would have had to burn down sooner. You would have came on down here after she had the baby. But that's neither here nor there. That's just a side note. At least you are not upset. Because again, everybody needs a place to stay. So Justine is doing a confessional. And she's like, yeah, I know my mother-in-law. It's not going to last long. Justine, hush. Just be happy that she's on board and willing to help y'all with all them damn kids. The Brady Bunch finally got themselves an Alice to help y'all out. Okay, Marsha. Justine. Now, I'm happy that she wasn't upset. She was more so upset that they didn't tell her. So that's just that on that. Bianca and Daniel. Listen, I normally don't ever talk about them, but I want to say this. Girl, put some oil or some butter in that pan with them eggs. How you don't know how to make eggs? You need to focus on making eggs before you focus on him cracking yours. You want a baby and you're saying he don't know how to do the sexuals. Then y'all went down to the sex therapist. It's giving, okay? Y'all need to work on other things and not that. Zariah and Troy. So Miss Karen done called being all dramatic to my Troy. We got a problem. So he trying to figure out what is the problem. So she tells him that little Troy wants to see her daddy. She been crying. She been kicking. She want to get on the train and see her papa. He's talking about right now. What? Well, you can't get on the train right now. I'm on my way to the science museum. I don't give a damn where you're on your way to. Your child wants to see you. Troy, don't piss me off. Okay? Please do not piss me off. Now, I see why Yana pay you dust. You got time to play super dad with your adopted son, but the daughter that you were away from for 7+ years, you got an excuse? Boy, bye. If you don't go on, head down to that train station and get that damn child. So then we find out that he hasn't seen her since Love After Lockup, like a month ago. So the last time we saw her is the last time he saw her. So he's like, well, you know, they live 2.5 hours away. We really haven't even just gotten the co-parenting situation down. Okay, that's no excuse. You too busy running up behind Zariah. The same way that they are on that train, you can go see her. I didn't like that hesitation. I didn't like that at all. I was like, okay, he getting on my nerves, child. Nah, really, don't make me mad. And then I saw that you and Zariah's son were dressed alike. I said, oh, okay, not to matching outfits and whatnot. So then he blames it on not expecting his mom. Well, I didn't expect to see my mom. You don't know what she gonna do. She gonna go left. She gonna go right. She went right on and got on that train. That's what she did. So they're on their way to meet Miss Karen and little Troy. And as they're on their way, I was just thinking, I know he didn't run this by Zariah. I know he didn't. So they got to the train station. Miss Karen sitting there, child with them braids looking like George Clinton. Miss Karen, I just playing. I like you, Miss Karen, honey. Don't get me. Now, it was cute seeing the kids together, but why y'all got them kids reading from a script? Like, come on now. And then y'all made them hug. I've always wanted a big brother. I've always wanted a little sister. Them looking dead at that camera when they hugged, that had me screeching. When I tell y'all I laughed so loud. Kids don't be knowing. Kids do not be knowing, honey. It be y'all cheering. The way they looked directly at that camera and broke that fourth wall, I said, and scene. Moving forward. So now they're on their way. Karen is calling Zariah's child Azrael. Honey, I don't know what she was calling him. Listen, Karen, this group got some interesting names on them. It's tough. I get it. It's tough. Okay? It's tough. So they get to the science museum. The place is super quiet. You can hear a pin drop. Here go Karen hollering, talking about, I got gas. Ma'am, please. Please, okay? We can't take you nowhere. Now, it seems like everybody gets along well without Z-Pack. Everybody is having a good time. So she told Troy Miss Karen, that is, that he and Yana gonna have to work out some type of visitation and they all need to get together so they can talk. And Troy was like, well, you know, they don't really like each other. And you have a child. Troy said that they don't deal with each other, but he's hoping that they can come to an understanding. What I need from you is understanding. How can we communicate? Honey, shout out to Escape. Okay, that's what y'all need. And baby Zoolander is childish. She wants to erase baby Troy, and that's not gonna work. She probably happy y'all live 2.5 hours away, and she ain't fooling me. Kim and Joey. So they're out looking at houses, wasting people's time. And Kim said the house that they're looking at is $30,000 more than she's comfortable with, and Joey cannot find a job. Let me tell you something, Joey. Ain't nothing good gonna come to you until you produce that damn dirt bike. Ain't nothing good ain't nobody gonna do right by you till you come up with that dirt bike. No, but seriously, don't try to live above your means, Kim. What's wrong with you? Kim, you know what? You aggravate me to no end. And the way that you look into that camera so serious, like you have it all together, something is really wrong with you. And I know y'all factoring in that child support, and that's about to be gone after these results. So I hope you ain't doing that. 5 hours later. So baby, they're having a garage sale to raise money to get the house. Lord, somebody help me. Somebody help them. Not a fire sale to get the down payment. Kim, you don't qualify for some type of assistance program? Like, I don't understand. Do y'all have NACA? Is there some type of program that can help you get into a home? So then he's like, yeah, you know, the house is going to be $1,500 a month and she only makes $1,600 a month and they want 3% down. So y'all about to be house poor. Kim, you just do things for sport. I am convinced that you don't have the sense God gave a goose. Girl, you have 2 kids. Why would you try to take on a big purchase such as a house right now? Like, buying is much different than renting. And that's probably your daddy's house she in now. Child, I don't put nothing past it. Okay, and you got to fix everything on your own. There's no landlord to call. There's no maintenance man to phone. You got to fix it. Okay, and half the stuff going to be missing because Joey going to sell it. I will be so skeeved out to be sleeping with a man that cannot even help contribute to buying a house. We got to have a garage sale? Ugh. When I tell you I'll be dried the hell up. Do you hear me? Dried up. So the sale is underway. This is just ignorant. Baby, she sold a whole box of goodies for $50. One person's trash is another person's treasure. I'm not finna play with Kimberly. But anywho, honey, the sale is underway and Kim wants Joey to ask her dad for money for the down payment. That is just trifling. So, baby, her daddy gets there and he pulls him to the side. I bet that daddy hate to see Kim and Joey coming. Do you hear me? Because they always begging and bumming. He wasn't there 5 minutes before Joey started begging. He asked, well, how much do y'all need? So then he tells them that they need $7,000. Oh, okay, daddy got money. Because you can't just be going up to any old body and asking for money in the thousands. So then Joey says, you know, I tried to get a job, but, you know, she got plenty of stuff to sell. What? That does not even go together. I tried to get a job, but, you know, she got plenty of stuff to sell. We really cannot make this stuff up. And Joey, you look high. High. You're both high. Kiefer, you and Janelle, you're high. Let me tell y'all something. If you watch Teen Mom, you definitely know that Barbara did not play about Janelle and Kiefer being high. And Joey, you look above the clouds, okay? Standing there talking to her daddy, your eyes barely damn open. Moving forward. So then the dad says yes. And the only reason that he's agreeing to it is because of Kim and the boys. But there's a stipulation. Joey's name cannot be on the deed. Honey, I know that's right. Daddy ain't no dummy, but his daughter is. Justine and Micheal. So Justine is telling Micheal if she's hiding upstairs, don't take it personal. Girl, weren't you and this lady friends before? Isn't that how you met Micheal? Girl, just go on with it and go on, child. So his mom is telling Justine that she's going to do the laundry tomorrow. So Justine acting like she got it. Somebody, you know how I am. You know I like to do things. Girl, this house is a pigsty. Please let this lady help you. You wasn't cleaning up nothing before she got here, and don't try to act like you're going to clean it up now. Michael's mom asked her whose idea was it to keep it a secret. She said it was a mutual agreement. It was equal. She said, I was kind of feeling a way about the fact that you wanted a DNA test. And I get that. Don't be swabbing my damn baby's mouth. I understand that. So she was like, did you actually do it? Because I don't know if you did or not. She said, no, I didn't do it. And she apologized to her. She said sorry. And she told her that she was there to help. Ma'am, you cannot indirectly call her a hussy and then just say, I'm sorry. It just don't work like that. Because once you start taking out strands of people's hair and swabbing their mouth to try to figure out if, in fact, that's your son's baby, then things get a little different. It's going to take some time. Now, she did say that she understands that Justine needs a little time to trust her. So, okay. But his mom is worried about her mom knowing. Justine said her and her mom are not the closest. She's happy to be living away from her. I mean, it bees like that sometimes, but you don't like to hear the truth. That's your problem. Your mama gonna give it to you straight, no chaser. And you do not like listening to right from wrong. That's your problem. Mama not gonna sugarcoat it, and you got an issue with that. Kim and Joey. So they're going to the bank to open an account, a joint account. So the banker tells them, we're gonna have to pull your credit. She's like, well, Joey doesn't have credit. It's his first account since getting out of prison. That man said, oh, really? Y'all crazy. So Joey's sitting there like a little child. He's Kim's other son. And she's telling him that he needs a budget. Now, mind you, they're having this conversation in front of the banker. She's like, you really need to get yourself a budget because you just spend. I would have said, okay, do y'all have the $25 to open this or not? Because I got other things to do. Okay, you say you're going to transfer the 25? Okay, well, then we're okay. So then he tells them, y'all can go ahead and put the app on your phone and we can open up the account that way. Go ahead and download the app. So then Joey says, I don't know where my phone is. I think my phone is in the car. Okay, open your eyes up and go get your damn phone. So he goes to get it, and she's asking the banker if she can set a limit for his spending daily. Girl, he needs a prepaid card. There is no way. He would have got one of them green dot cards. I think green dot is prepaid. That's how I do my son's allowance. You get $5 a day. You do something, you get something. Like, ain't no way I would give him an actual bank account. Kim, you got to do too much to be with this man. You're tracking his car, his phone, his sleep patterns, his REM state. Girl, please. So then he comes back in. He's like, I don't see my phone. Only for them to get in the car and see his phone. He was like, I know my phone is right there. She said, well, then why did you come inside and say you couldn't find your phone? Because I couldn't find my phone. Girl, that man is on something. Okay, something. So then he had the nerve with no job to go to a tent shop to look at a sound system. Baby, he is determined to pimp his ride. Do you hear me? He is determined. So Kim is trying to figure out, why do you need a sound system? You just want stuff. You're always spending. You're always looking for things to spend money on. You just want something. So she's pissed and she's ready to go because he spends too much money. So now they're going back and forth and back. He tells her, just get in the car and leave. Like, you're mad for no reason. I'm just looking. Just go. Okay, just go ahead and go. She's trying to get him to get in, but he doesn't want to. She's like, just get in the car. So then she skirts off like she's about to leave him. I do not know why she does not drop Joey. That's why you cannot just be bringing men around your kids all willy-nilly. Now, I know you met his mom down at the church and y'all like each other or whatever. I would have to go ghost on everybody. Everybody just go away. So he finally gets in the car, not because he wanted to. He wanted his friend who used to be in the streets with him to come get him. Well, you know, birds of a feather flock together. They get home. He jumps in the bed with his outside clothes on. I damn near threw up. I had to take a refreshing beverage break and I'm back. So his mom was waiting there with the boys, right? She was watching them. So they go outside. They're talking. Kim is telling her he's been different today. He can barely keep his eyes open. And she had suspicions that something was going on. And she looked in his phone. She saw this suspicious text. And she doesn't know what's happening. Girl, he's either cheating or back using. And I think it's the latter. So then Kim asks his mom if she thinks that he's doing drugs again. She said, well, you know, him being around people from his past is not a good sign. Now, I have to say this. Addiction is such a tough thing, all jokes aside. But Joey isn't ready for all of this responsibility that Kim comes with. She wants to buy a house and get married and do this and adopt the baby, paternity test. This is all within the first 48 hours. The man has not even adjusted. He could be using again to cope. And I'm not giving him an excuse, but this is a lot. Hell, I'm exhausted. And Kim, you ain't got 2 nickels to rub together. Talking about a daily budget. Girl, you are not a Rockefeller. Zariah and Troy. So they're at the house. Z-Pack is up there doing that makeup. And child, a mess. A mess. So he's telling Zariah that he wants his daughter to come out there. Here goes Z-Pack talking about, it's your first event. Like, why would you want to bring drama, the possibility of drama? You know me and Yana do not get along. Girl, shut up. Just shut up. He shouldn't have to ask permission to build a bond with his child. He should not have to ask permission to see his child. So then she starts saying, and also, not only is it the event, it's our anniversary. Okay, girl. She was like, why would you want to deal with all that on that day? Why would he want to deal with his daughter? She is so disgusting and selfish. I wouldn't want anything to do with her. She's jealous of that child and she ain't fooling me. And Troy, you need to start walking with your monitor all the way to Buffalo. Okay? Get to walking. Get to stepping. So he's trying to tell her that Yana needs to see when Troy comes out there that she's safe. Baby, let me tell you something. Zariah is so weird. Ain't no way that I would even let her around my dog, let alone my child. She's the type to pinch your child and mistreat them because she don't like you. No, ma'am. You would not be around my child. I don't trust nothing. I don't trust her through the screen. And this is no joke. So I definitely wouldn't trust her around my kid. Troy, you need to get a backbone. And Zariah, you cannot erase his damn daughter. I mean, you agreed to it, but then she made him promise to do something extra special for their anniversary. Anyway, so he goes outside, he calls Yana and tells her that he needs a favor. He wants Troy to come out there and see him so that she can see him doing something positive. Now, Yana did agree. It's clear who the problem is. We all know who the problem is, so we don't even have to go through it. Kim and Joey. So they're at home and Joey is telling her he feels ill. Everything hurts. I got chills. I was on the side of the toilet. I threw up. I couldn't get up. So she calls the doctor. So they want his Medicaid card number. She wants to get it, but he about to knock her over trying to go outside and get it himself. She's like, you're not going to find it. You're not going to find it. You're not going to find it, Kim. Kim. Calm down. Calm the hell down, Joey. Oh, baby, he got to be hiding something. Kim doesn't even think that he's really sick. Girl, I don't trust nothing about him. Is his name really Joey? And where's that damn dirt bike? So he's telling her that he's going to urgent care. Now, he don't put on a full-on polo shirt with a collar, okay? He's more dressed up to go to the urgent care than he was to see the house. When they went to see the house, he had on an old, dusty, dingy white T-shirt, a fitted cap, and some sweats. To go to the urgent care, he is dressed to impress. Okay, girl, you can believe that if you want to. Okay, you can believe it if you want to. He couldn't even sit up. He's telling her she can't go to the urgent care with him. If you couldn't even sit up, how can you drive yourself to the urgent care? He's telling her, I want to be away. I just want to be away. I just need to go. Girl, let him go. And hopefully they admit him so he has a bed to sleep in, because he wouldn't come back to my house. You would have to sleep down to that hospital, as my grandmother calls it. You would have to sleep down to that hospital because you ain't coming back here. She's trying to get him to talk to her. The kids are peeking out dressed in Batman costumes. Baby, your kids are cosplaying. Go in there and worry about your kids. Don't worry about the other one that you didn't give birth to. She's trying to get him to talk to her, but he cussing her out. Just leave me the F alone. There's no way that he would be talking to me like that and taking off in the car that I gave him. Absolutely no way. Kim was like, you know what? If I find out that he's using again, although I don't want to do it, I'm a mom first and I'm going to leave him. I got to put my kids first. Girl, please. It's obvious that you chose the hard knock life because I saw y'all over there on the TikTok and it seems like y'all are very much together. And in these scenes, Joey is very much still on some stuff or that stuff. And that was the end of the episode. Listen, y'all comment down below. Tell me exactly what you thought about this week's episode. I am not sure when this is going to wrap itself up, but let's get it going. Okay. And let's see if the next season of Love After Lockup can bring something. I might have to take another little break. I took a break, jumped back on Love After Lockup, and then we moved into Life After Lockup. And yeah, they're just not bringing it. They're just not. Okay, y'all comment down below and I'm going to comment back. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, Stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.